Hello and welcome to Championship Saturday here at the Gallo Invitational as we get set to host the fifth place game between the Sonora High Wildcats and the Sacramento High Dragons. I'm Jeremy Hurtado, set to bring you all the action. Which team will place fifth in the tournament? We'll find out next on NorCal Sports TV. Sonora High comes in the game here with a 6-1 record. They got to this fifth place game by beating Stagg in the first round 72-46, then lost to Newark Memorial 72-54 on day two of the tournament. Came back last night, beat Central Catholic 80-65 when Austin Patterson scores 48 points, setting a new school record previously of 42 points for the Wildcats. Let's talk about Sacramento High. They're head coached by McCall Woolman. His first year at the helm of the Dragons. They come into this game 3-2. They beat Santa Cruz in the first round of the tournament 69-35, then lost to Grant 89-76. Last night they came back and beat Liberty Ranch 85-66 to set up today's matchup with the Wildcats. These two teams played last year in the same tournament when the only time they played each other in the Max Preps era, and Sacramento won 87-57. In that game, Patterson scored 17 points for the Wildcats, went 1 of 3 from the three-point line, but he also fouled out, so that's something to look for here today. Last year for the Dragons, Lewis scored 20 points, went 1 of 2 from the three-point line. Kawanji scored 12 points for the Dragons and had 7 rebounds. Shockley had 9 points, Mays had 6, and Scott Kelly had 4. So pretty balanced scoring there for the Dragons last year in the game versus the Wildcats. They're announcing the starting lineups now. First for the Dragons, number 1, Miles Lewis. Number 14, Terrell Thompson. Number 21, Marcus Franklin. Number 25, Keon Buford Diaz. And number 34, Luca Davis. For your Sonora High Wildcats starting tonight, number 2, Jonathan Mabin. Number 12, Callahan Hansen. Number 20, Austin Patterson. Number 23, Spencer Capello. And number 34, Devin Dye, going to give it a shot to go here after injuring his hand in the game number 2 and missing yesterday's game versus Central Catholic. It'll be interesting to see how his presence down low is handled by the Sacramento Dragons And if he can be effective with the injured finger, we're moments away here again. The 5th place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational live here at Central Catholic High School, brought to you by NorCal Sports TV. Dragons will be wearing black uniforms with purple numbers trimmed in white, while the Wildcats are the home team. They'll be wearing their white jerseys with green lettering. Getting set to tip off for the Cats is Devin Dye against Keon Buford Davis for the Dragons.
Jumping for the Dragons will be number 25, Keon Diaz, and jumping for the Wildcats, number 34, Devin Dye.
Dye wins the tip, gets it over to Patterson. Patterson, quick layup attempt, no good. Nice follow there by Dye, but he misses as well. Patterson fights for the rebound. Hanson, three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Dye, and it's up and in for the first 2 points of the game. And quick timeout called by McCall Woolman here 19 seconds into the game. This broadcast of Sonora High Basketball is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more. Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms in downtown Sonora. Visit SonoraConferenceCenter.com for more details. Benton Roberson CPA, serving Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Straight Sports, for custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. So quick timeout called by McCall Woolman. We'll see what reaction his Dragons come out with here on their first offensive possession. Thompson's shot, no good. Cats come away with it. Maven, three-point shot, no good. A rebound, though, by Hanson for the Cats. Hanson gets it over to Maven. Maven working off a screen from Dye. Shot up and good from 16 feet, and the Cats are up 4-0. Lewis running the offense for the Dragons. His shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for, though, by the Dragons and maintained possession by Franklin. Again, offensive rebound for Sanders this time. Keeps the ball with possession on the Dragons. Thompson able to lay it up and in for the first 2 points of the night for the Dragons. 4-2 our score, 6:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Dragons come up with a little token pressure. Cats able to break it, no problem, get past the timeline. Patterson hasn't taken a shot yet after his 48 points last night. I'm sure Sacramento's trying to keep the ball away from him. Hanson with 5 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Dye. Dye down low. Shot blocked by Franklin, and the Dragons are on the move, but it's intercepted by number 2, Jonathan Maben for the Cats. His shot is blocked by Marcus Franklin. 5:30 left to go. Here's a nice replay of the layup for the Dragons. Last time down for by 14, Terrell Thompson. 6'1" senior guard for the Dragons. 25 on the shot clock here for the Cats. Inbound comes a Capello at the top of the key. Foul called on number 1, Miles Lewis. A little aggressive there on the defense. his first foul. Here's a replay of Maben. Nice 18-foot jump shot there. A couple times ago down by the Cats. Patterson, three-point shot up and good. His first 3 points of the night. 7-2, Sonora up. Here, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Live from Central Catholic High School at the Gallo Invitational. Nice drive to the basket there by Sanders. Laying it up off the glass around Dye and Patterson for 2 points. Cutting the Cats lead to 7-4 here. Maben shot comes up short from the free throw line. Dragons look to press here. Lewis, nice layup there. Brings the Dragons within one. 7-6 our score, 4:21 left to go in the first quarter. We got a foul called away from the basket here as Thompson was trying to guard Patterson. Here's a replay of Miles Lewis's drive to the lane there last time for the Dragons to cut the lead to 1. Nice job by Lewis to be aggressive and going to the basket. Checking in for the first time tonight for the Wildcats, number 13, Darius O'Neal. He gives Spencer Capello a break here. Dye, 18-footer, no good. Rebound by Amir Sanders, and the Dragons are on the run. Lewis, pull-up jumper, good. Lewis averages 20 points on the season, 4 assists and 3 steals per game. He's one of their senior leaders on the Dragons. Patterson picking right up where he left off yesterday, hitting another deep three-pointer for the Cats, giving them a 10-8 advantage here. Foul called, number 2, Jonathan Maben, his first. Team's first. Gabe Milborn checks in for Devin Dye here. Nice job there on the block by Milborn. Cats have the ball. Maben bringing up the court for the Wildcats. Feeds Hansen. Down to Milborn. Nice job of team basketball moving the ball for the Wildcats, giving them a 4-point lead here, 12-8 our score. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Thompson drives in, tries up the gas, no good. Rebound comes off to Milborn. Maben walks it up, slowing things down for the Cats. We got a foul called on the Dragons. Called on number 3, Amari Sanders. Here's a look at that pass from Hansen over to Milborn. Setting him up for the nice layup. 2:39 left to go in the first quarter. Hansen, corner 3, up and good. Nice job by the sophomore hitting the corner 3. We've seen him do that time and time again here in the last 2 weeks in these 2 tournaments we've covered. He likes that corner 3 shot for the Wildcats. Miles Lewis with the layup on the other end for the Dragons. Brings our score 15-10, 2:07 left to go here in the first quarter. Patterson, 3-point shot, third one up, no good. This time rebound comes off to the Dragons. And they look to push with Lewis leading the way for Sacramento. Shot long, rebounded by Milborn. He gets it over to Patterson. He outlet to Maben. Maben, 3-point shot, no good. Though rebound comes off to the Wildcats, Buford Davis. Nice job by Lewis, finding Thompson there behind the Cats defenders for the 2-point basket. Maben looking for something. Now gives it up to Patterson. Patterson guarded closely by Thompson. Spins around him. Shot up. No good. Left short. Rebound comes off to Davis for the Dragons. Davis being aggressive. Picks up the foul call here on the drive. Here's a replay. Nice teamwork there by the Dragons. Lewis to Thompson for the layup a couple possessions ago. Davis comes to the line, 6'2" sophomore for the Dragons. First free throw in and out, no good. Luka Davis, one of 4 sophomores on the Sacramento Dragons roster. Second free throw up and good. Now the Dragons come out with some pressure. Wildcats are able to break the pressure, though. Got a stoppage in play here as the clock has frozen. Here with 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Our score, Wildcats 15, Dragons 13. Got a replay here. Last time down, Miles Lewis hitting that 6-foot jump shot, bringing us to a 2-point game here. As we work on the clock, rather the officials do, we'll remind you that this broadcast of Wildcat Basketball is brought to you by Benton Roberson CPA. Benton Roberson CPA provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships to help you achieve your financial goals. Back to live action here. Hansen with the pass from Patterson. Shot no good. A rebound comes off to Lewis, and he's on the run for the Dragons. Lewis shot up, no good. Might have been partially deflected by Patterson. Gets his own rebound, though, and puts it in and ties the score up at 15 all here with 23 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. Wildcats working around the outside. O'Neal shot up, no good. Rebound by Milbourne, no good again. Mabry rushes it, and then Milbourne there to tip it in for the Wildcats. A great offensive boards there, and the Cats have a 17-15 lead at the end of the first quarter. You're watching a replay here. There's tip in by Milbourne. Nice job there by the Cats again working the offensive boards, and we're watching NorCal Sports TV broadcast of Sonora High Basketball, which is brought to you by Sonora Conference Center. Grand opening in downtown Sonora. 4 unique rooms available for hourly and daily rentals. Large classroom, professional conference room, event and party hall, and even a podcast room. Learn more at www.sonoraconferencecenter.com or text 833-247-6338 for more information. 17-15 our score here. Getting ready to start the second quarter. So far, Austin Patterson 6 points in the first quarter. Coming off that 48-point performance we mentioned earlier yesterday. Well on his way to another big game against the Dragons as he steals the ball, dunks it in, giving them 8 points on the afternoon, as well as increasing the lead for the Cats to 19-15. Lewis drives and he falls, but he is fouled on the drive by number 2, Jonathan Maben. Here's a replay of the dunk there by Patterson. Steal, lays, boom. One-handed slam for Patterson. Again, giving the Cats a 4-point lead. Great defense there by the Cats, forces an errant pass, and the Dragons throw the ball out of bounds. So turnover goes to Sonora. Sonora has a chance now to build on that 4-point lead. 7:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Dye back into the game, last possession. 3-point shot up and good by Jonathan Mabin. Forces Coach McCall Woolman to call timeout. With our score 22-15, Wildcats over the Dragons. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. Dragons have the ball here. Out of the timeout, we'll see what Coach Woolman drove up here. They go down low. Pass batted away by Devin Dye. He looks at his hand. He says it's fine. Went off the hand that had the dislocated finger earlier this week, so that was a good test for it right there. Inbound by the Dragons. 3-point shot up and good by Marcellus Franklin. Franklin, another sophomore, 6'5" sophomore. He's averaging 8 points a game so far here on the season. Cuts the Cats lead to 4. Capello, 3-point shot trying to answer, no good. Rebound comes off to Lewis, and the Dragons are on the run. Lewis call for offensive foul on the drive. Here's a replay of the 3-point basket by the Dragons. Nice job on that last possession by Patterson, getting there, getting set, creating the turnover, taking the charge for the Wildcats. Mabin running, shot good just inside the free throw line. Sacramento down by 6 here with the ball. 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Pass nearly intercepted by Patterson. Now it's knocked away, and Capello ends up with it. Patterson drives, and he gets called for the offensive foul. Here's the shot by Mabin, little floating inside the free throw line there last time down, but Patterson called for the charge here, turns the ball back over to the Dragons on this possession. 3-point shot, no good by the Dragons. Rebound by Buford Diaz, and his shot blocked by Dye, but he's called for a foul. Sends Buford Davis to the line, shooting 2. That's Dye's first personal, team's 5th. Diaz's free throw up and no good. Second free throw up, around no good as well. Dye comes away with the rebound for the Wildcats. Cats up by 6 here. 5:30 left to go in the second quarter. Offensive foul called on Dye. Trying to set a screen. He was moving. So it'll be another offensive turnover for the Wildcats, giving the ball back to the Dragons. Amir Sanders checks in for the Dragons. Darius O'Neal checking in for the Wildcats. Cats trying to trap there. Sacramento able to get through it. Lewis with the drive. No. Shot comes off to Patterson for the Wildcats. Patterson, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Franklin for the Dragons. Lewis, nice jump shot there, contested by the Cat defender. Cuts the lead to 4, 24-20. Dime. Drives down low, gets blocking foul called on Terrell Thompson. Here's replay of the jump shot by Lewis. Dragons last time down, cutting the lead to 4. Wildcats getting set to inbound the ball. 4:34 left to go here in the second quarter. Patterson inbound for the Cats, finds O'Neal. O'Neal shot up and blocked by number 21, Marcus Franklin for the Dragons. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Wildcats. 33 on the shot clock. Last couple times down the court, they've been trying to feed Dye. We'll see if they do that this time. Dye gets the ball at the high post. Drives on Franklin. Franklin called for the foul. So again, third time down. They've tried to feed Dye. This time they get it to him. He goes to the free throw line, shooting 2. Franklin's first foul on the afternoon, team 6th. First free throw up and good for Dye, showing no ill effects of the injured finger earlier this week. Amarion Sanders checking in for the Dragons. 5'10 sophomore. Point guard / shooting guard for the Dragons. Second free throw up, rattles around and goes in for the Wildcats, giving them a 6-point lead, 26-20. With just over 4 minutes left to go here in this second quarter. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound comes off to the Wildcats. Maben bringing it up for the Wildcats. O'Neal finds Maben. 3-point shot short. Capello has a chance at the rebound. Goes off his hands, and Dragons have possession. Carry called. Miles Lewis there loses control, gets called for the carry. An easy turnover there called by the official. Gives the ball back to the Cats. Wildcats have a 6-point lead, 3:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, they go down low to Dye. Dye spins, shot up, rattles around, falls in for the big guy. Getting the hometown roll here at the neutral court here in Central Catholic. Marion Sanders there on the drive. Gets foul called on Patterson. That's his third personal foul. Here's a replay. Dye getting the roll to go last time down. But big news here, Austin Patterson picks up his third personal foul here with 3:14 left to go in the second quarter. Cats up by 8. We'll see if Coach Longeway leaves him in or pulls him out and has him sit for the rest of the first half here. Don't want him to pick up a fourth foul here in the first half. Sanders free throw up and no good. And Hanson will come in to replace Patterson. Also into the game, Milbourne replacing Dye. Second free throw up and good by Sanders for the Dragons. Dragons come out, little pressure. Cats easily break it. Drive, shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Milbourne. He's fouled by number 21, Marcellus Franklin.
Foul on number 21, Marcellus Franklin. That's his first personal. 7.
His first personal, team 7th. Milbourne comes up to the line to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. First free throw up and good for Milbourne. 6'5", 225 junior for the Wildcats, giving them an 8-point lead. Second free throw up and good as well. So the Cats taking advantage of free throws here in the first half. Build a 9-point lead with just under 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Lewis call for the offensive foul. Oh, Franklin called for the foul. Thought Lewis was called for the foul on the drive, but they gave it to Franklin. Away from the ball. His third personal foul. Sends him to the bench here as Davis checks in for him. Maben, three-point shot up and good. Deep three for the senior. Extends the Cats' lead to double digits here. Lewis, though, answers right back for the Dragons. Brings it down to a 10-point lead, 33-23. Cats have a little problem with the pressure. Finally break the defense. Maben left alone for another three-point shot up. No good. Rebound comes off to O'Neal, though. Hanson, running shot, no good. Capello comes away with it for the Cats, though, giving them another possession here as we go under 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Maben, nice bounce pass over to Milbourne. Nice job to share the basketball there by the Cats. Great pass by Jonathan Maben, setting up Milbourne. Miles Lewis answers back for the Dragons on the other end. And we still have a 10-point game, 35-25 our score, 1:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Hanson drives, cut off, picks up his dribble. Cats almost lose the ball. It's knocked away. Back into the backcourt. 8 on the shot clock. Wildcats just now getting it back across half court. 3 on the shot clock. Shot goes up. No good, but there's the rebounding by the Cats. And Callahan Hanson rebounds for the Cats. Nice pass by Hanson over to Milbourne. Milbourne lays it up and in. 45 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Cats have a 12-point lead. Sacramento had a chance to go 2 for 1, decided not to. Lewis drives, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebounds, goes up again, no good again, and O'Neal down for it with the Cats. Cats have it, 18 seconds left, 3 on 2. Hanson pulls it out, says, nope, we're going to take the last shot here of the first half. Now Hanson drives, doesn't take the shot, under 10 as we go here. Hanson's pass almost intercepted, gets down to Milbourne. Milbourne lays it up, no good. And it's Amari Sanders comes away with it. And that's how we end the first half. Sonora Wildcats 37, Sacramento Dragons 25. You're watching the 5th place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational live here on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Cats. Nice pass by Hanson over to Milborn. Milborn lays it up and rebounds for the Cats. Nice pass by Hanson over to Milborn. Milborn lays it up and nice pass by Hanson over to Milborn. Milborn lays it. Great pass. For the Cats. Nice pass by Hanson over to Milborn. Milborn lays it up and rebounds for the Cats. Nice pass by Hanson over to Milborn. Milborn lays it up and nice pass by Hanson over to Milborn. Milborn lays it. Great pass by Jonathan Maben setting up Milborn. Great pass by Jonathan Maben setting up Milborn. Pass by Jonathan Maben setting up Milborn. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Maben, nice bounce pass over to Milborn. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Maben, nice bounce pass over to Milborn. Here in the second quarter. Maben, nice bounce pass over to Milborn. Maben, three-point shot up and good. Deep three. Maben, three-point shot up and good. Deep three. Maben, three-point shot up and good. Deep three. Again, they go down low to Die, spins, shot up, rattles around, falls in. Again, they go down low to Die, spins, shot up, rattles around, falls in. Again, they go down low to Die, spins, shot up, rattles around, falls. Franklin for the Dragons. Lewis Franklin for the Dragons. Lewis for the Dragons. Lewis Cats. Maben running, shot good just in Cats. Maben running, shot good just inside the free throw line. Maben running, shot good just right there. Inbound by the Dragons, three-point shot up and good by right there. Inbound by the Dragons, three-point shot up and good by. Inbound by the Dragons, three-point shot up and good by. Die back into the game, last possession. Three-point shot up and good by John. Die back into the game, last possession. Three-point shot up and good by John. Die back into the game, last possession. Three-point shot up and good by. On his way to another big game against the Dragons as he steals the ball, dunks it in. On his way to another big game against the Dragons as he steals the ball, dunks it in. Against the Dragons as he steals the ball, dunks it in. Milborn, no good again. Maben rushes it, and then Milborn, no good again. Maben rushes it, and then Mabin rushes it, and then Lewis shot up, no good. Might have been partially deflected by Patterson. Lewis shot up, no good. Might have been partially deflected by Patterson. No good. Might have been partially deflected by Patterson. Rebound comes off to the Wildcats, Buford Davis. Nice job. Rebound comes off to the Wildcats, Buford Davis. Nice job, Wildcats, Buford Davis. Nice 2 weeks in these two tournaments we've covered. He likes that corner three shot for the Wildcats. 2 weeks in these two tournaments we've covered. He likes that corner three shot for the Wildcats. In these two tournaments we've covered, he likes that corner three shot for the Wildcats. Quarter. Hanson, corner three, up and good. Quarter. Hanson, corner three, up and good. Hanson, corner three, up and good. Mabin bringing up the court for the Wildcats. Feeds Hanson. Down the Milborn, nice job. Mabin bringing up the court for the Wildcats. Feeds Hanson. Down the Milborn, nice job. Mabin bringing up the court for the Wildcats. Feeds Hanson. Down the Milborn, nice job. Patterson picking right up where he left off yesterday. Hitting another deep three-pointer for the Cats. Patterson picking right up where he left off yesterday. Hitting another deep three-pointer for the Cats. Picking right up where he left off yesterday. Hitting another deep three-pointer for the Lewis rather. Pull-up jumper, good. Lewis rather. Pull-up jumper, good. Lewis rather. Pull-up jumper, good. On. Dragons look to press here. Lewis. We're back here live at the Mark Gallo Invitational 5th place game. First half stats brought to you by Benton Roberson CPAs. Benton Roberson CPA provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. First, for the Dragons, leading scorer for them, number 1, Miles Lewis, 14 points. Next leading scorer, number 14, Terrell Thompson, has 4. Luca Davis has 4. And then Marion Sanders has 3 for the Dragons. Now for the Sonora Wildcats, leading scorer, number 2, Jonathan Mabin, has 10. Austin Patterson has 8. Callahan Hansen has 7. Gabe Milborn has 9, and Devin Dye has 8 for the Wildcats here in the first half. As we get set here, Wildcats have a 37-25 lead. Getting set to start the third quarter. Cats have possession of the ball and will inbound. Dye backing down on his defender. Up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up with it. Lays it up and in. Over a double team by the Dragons. Now Patterson with the steal. And the two-handed slam gives the Wildcats a 41-25 lead here. 7:30 left to go in the third quarter. 10 points on the night now for Patterson. Dye with the block of the Alex Mays drive. Cats doing it on the defensive end so far here tonight versus the Dragons. Capello cuts it off the drive. Now gives it over to Mabin. We'll see if they go back down low to Dye. Dye gets the ball. Pass down low to Hanson. Hanson wraparound layup is good. Nice job there by Dye, feeding Hanson down low. And the Cats come out roaring here in the second half on a 6-0 run. Shot by Buford Davis, a short rebound though, followed by the Dragons. Again, little pressure shown by the Dragons, but the Cats get past the timeline. We got a foul called away from the ball. Foul called on Miles Lewis. His third personal foul. We got a replay of the two-handed dunk a moment ago for Austin Patterson. His second dunk of the game tonight. As the Cats amass a 15-point lead here. 6:19 left to go in the third quarter. They call a foul there on Dye. Moving screen. Looked like he was pretty set, but the officials call him leaning into the defender. So that's his third personal foul. So two of them tonight, trying to set screens forward his offensive counterparts. Nice drive and layup there by Marcellus Franklin for the Dragons. Cuts the lead to 14 for the Wildcats. Hansen baseline drive, kicks it back out to Capello for three. It's off, no good. Rebound fought for by Dye. Eventually comes to Franklin for the Dragons. Davis, three-point shot from the corner for the Dragons. And a quick timeout now called by Wildcats head coach Lloyd Longeaway. Sonora High basketball is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more. Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms in downtown Sonora. Visit SonoraConferenceCenter.com for more details. Benton Roberson CPA, serving Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Straight Sports. For all your custom sports uniforms needs, go to straightsports.com for more information. Again, Wildcats lead cut down to 11 here. 5:26 left to go. Cats look to inbound. Patterson gets it into Hansen. We'll see Milborn checked in for Dye. See if they continue to go down low to Milborn. Hansen drives baseline, dribbles out of bounds. Turnover for the Wildcats. Gives the ball back to the Dragons. Dragons have a little momentum going here in the third quarter. After a quick 6-0 run, they've answered with a run of their own. And now they've cut the lead to single digits, down to 9 after the layup by Marcellus Franklin. Cats working around the outside. Hansen picks up his dribble now, gives it over to Patterson. Milborn tries to give a screen for Patterson. Patterson on the drives, fouled by Terrell Thompson of the Dragons. His third personal. Cats inbound the ball. New shot clock, 4:35 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Hansen, nice pass from Maben. Hansen gets the basket to go. Nice job there again by Jonathan Maben. That's the second or third time today he's set up Wildcat teammates for nice, easy baskets on the offensive end. Here we go, show a replay of it. Hansen with the running jump shot, set up by the pass from Maben. Third foul now on the Dragons there as they turn the ball over. Marcus Franklin picks up his fourth personal foul, so that sends him back to the bench for the Dragons. Patterson and the Cats look to extend the lead here on the offensive end. Patterson, pull-up jumper, three-point, no good, short. A rebound comes off to the Dragons. Mays, three-point shot up, no good. Capello with the rebound. Nice job to clear it there. Almost travels. Gets it over cross court to Patterson. And he'll set the offense for the Wildcats. $11-point lead. Cats have the ball. Maben now picks up dribble. Gets the ball over to Hanson. Hanson takes a bump step. Now he gets the ball over Capello. Three-point shot up. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it'll be Dragons ball. Checking in for the Wildcats, Darius O'Neal for Capello. Again, another replay of the running jump shot by Hanson a few moments ago for the Cats. Helping them build an 11-point lead here with 3:18 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Mays, deep three-point shot. No good. Rebound, though, comes off to Peter Jawanji, who checked in for the first time tonight. And he gets 2 points and a rebound. First seconds into the game for the Dragons. Gawanji, a 6'7" senior for the Dragons. Now ball's kicked out of bounds by the Dragons. So it'll maintain possession for the Wildcats. 20 seconds left on the shot clock as Dye comes back in for Milbourne. Should be a good matchup now down low between Dye and Gawanji. Dye goes right at Gawanji. Shot no good. Rebound by Patterson. He throws it off a defender. Nice move there by Patterson to steal possession. Keeping the ball for the Wildcats. Patterson drive. Gawanji tries to block a shot. Rebound no good. Rammed it in and out. Still Wildcat possession again. So a third chance here for the Cats trying to get points on this possession. Inbound pass knocked out of bounds by Gawanji. Here's a replay of a three-point shot where Gawanji got the rebound and basket on the offensive end on their last possession. Now he gets a steal as the pass was tried to inbound to Dye, but Gawanji steals it. Gawanji rebound up, basket, no good, but he's hammered. Hammered on the play by a Wildcat, and let's see if that goes on Dye. If it is, that's going to be his fourth. It is. His fourth personal foul on the afternoon sends Gawanji to the line, shooting two. Again, Gawanji's a 6'7" senior for the Dragons. Free throw up and no good. Gawanji averaged 4.8 points last year. He's only a 43% free throw shooter last year. So, not necessarily the worst guy to foul on the Dragons if you're rooting for the Wildcats. Free throw shot up, no good again. This time Patterson comes down with it for the Cats. 2:20 left to go. Up by 9. Timeout called by Wildcats head coach Lloyd Longeway. Gives us a chance to remind you about Sonora Conference Center's grand opening in downtown Sonora. There's 4 unique rooms available for hourly and daily rentals, including a large classroom, professional conference room, event and party hall, and even a podcast room. Learn more at www.sonoraconferencecenter.com or text 833-247-6338 for more information. .212 left to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats up by 9, 45-36. Milbourne came in for Dye during that timeout. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Diaz for the Dragons. Nice drive there by Lewis. Layup, no good. Followed by Gawanji, though, goes up and in. Nice job by Gawanji following up the missed shot, tipping it in, and getting the Dragons back to within 7 Hanson, running shot, no good. Gawanji there to gobble up the rebound for the Dragons. Micah Scott Kelly in for the first time for the Dragons. Shot no good. A rebound comes off to number 2, Jonathan Maben, and he's going to walk it up, slow things down here for the Cats. Cats don't want to get up and down game with the Dragons. So far, the game's been played at the tempo the Cats like. 3-point shot by Jonathan Maben is good. Getting it back to a 10-point game with 1:10 left to go in the third quarter, and Coach McCall Woolman calls timeout. Here's a replay of the Maben 3-point shot. Nobody there as he just steps to his right, takes the 3-point shot. Here's another replay of the Gawanji tip and follow of the missed basket. So since Gawanji's come into the game, he's done a great job of creating points and rebounds for his team. A reminder of the NorCal Sports TV summer basketball camp coming in summer 2020. Be one of the first 75 to register and get $100 off your tuition. Camp will be held at the former location of the Dick Edwards Camp in Sonora, California at the Sierra Outdoor School. Week 1, boys camp, June 16th through the 20th. Week 2, girls camp, July 7th through 11th, 2020. This is a 5-day overnight camp with air conditioning, dorms, and prepared meals included. Trainers and coaches from NBA, college, and high school ranks will be in attendance. All games and events will be professionally filmed by NorCal Sports TV, allowing for film sessions, video evaluations, and individual highlights. Register with a small deposit of $99 to earn your discount and free personal jersey upgrade. Learn more at NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. Luka Davis there for 2 points. Now a steal by Scott Kelly. Gets it over to Lewis for a layup. 4 points in a row there for the Dragons. Cuts it down to a 6-point lead. Here, 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Patterson, pull-up shot, no good. Rebound comes off to the Davis and the Dragons. He gets it over to Scott Kelly. So, danger zone here for the Cats. Yeah, they're up by 6, but Sacramento's cut into that lead. It was a 10-point lead moments ago. They have 4 straight points for the Dragons, and they're looking here to give it to Gawanji. Gawanji fouled as he goes up, and he's going to send him to the free throw line again, a 43% free throw shooter last year. So Milbourne fouls him, sending him back to the line. May not be the worst thing for the Wildcats here with 8.3 seconds left to go. Here's a replay of the steal moments ago and the layup by Lewis. Nice steal there by Scott Kelly. First free throw is good by Gawanji. Second free throw up and good as well. So he's 2 for 4 on the night, 50%. 6 seconds left. Scott up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Dragons. They'll have a 1.3 left to go here. Down by 4. Baseball pass intercepted by Milbourne. Milbourne, three-quarter court shot, no good. As time expires in the third quarter, our score, Sonora Wildcats 48, Sacramento Dragons 44, live here on NorCal Sports TV. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, our score Sonora Wildcats 48, Sacramento Dragons 44. Next game for the Wildcats is on the 17th. They have a home game versus Pittman. Next game for the Dragons, they go down to Las Vegas and play in the Tarkanian Classic, and they play against Poly of Riverside on the 18th in the first round game of that tournament. We get set to start the fourth quarter here. Dragons inbound the ball, looking to cut into the Sonora 4-point lead. Three-point shot up and no good by Mays. Micah Scott Kelly gets the rebound for the Dragons. Lewis, close out of the drive the baseline, almost steps out of bounds. And now we have a shot go up by Davis. He draws a foul. Basket goes and gets a chance to make a three-point play here. Here's a replay. O'Neal picks up the foul for the Wildcats. Davis free throw up and good, and we have a 1-point game here. 48-47 our score. Cats deal with the pressure by the Dragons. O'Neal stuck in the corner, double team, gets it out to Hansen. .14 on the shot clock. Cats working the ball around. Now drive by Maben. Laid it up with the left hand. Rolls around and goes in. Nice job there by Maben. Gwanji spin. Thought he was going to go baseline. Gets it out. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound comes off. It's into the hands of Patterson now. Patterson one-on-one. Tries to lay it up and in. Gets fouled by Alex Mays. Nice job there. Triggering the fast break by Jonathan Maben. Getting the ball out to Patterson on the run. Patterson goes to the free throw line. Looking to extend the Cats' 3-point lead. 6:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. First free throw up. No good. Short. Here's the replay there. Patterson trying to lay it up and in, but got fouled by Mays. Second free throw up and good. That gives them 11 on the afternoon here, and gives the Cats a 4-point lead. Davis working the ball on the outside for the Dragons. Now Mays has it and almost out of bounds. Micah Scott Kelly, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Scott Patterson for the Wildcats. 6:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cats up by 4. Patterson almost loses it, now lays it up and in on the glass. Nice job there by Patterson to control the ball and pick up 2 more points. 13 on the afternoon for Patterson. Six-point Cats lead. Mays drives, lays it up and in. Around the Cats defense, no one stopped him. Wildcats get through some pressure by the Dragons again. Patterson drives, kicks it out to O'Neal rather, for 3. And O'Neal hits the three-pointer from the corner. Nice look there by Patterson on drive. Now foul missed by the referees on O'Neal, and Cats take over possession. Looked like O'Neal squarely got the defender, or the Dragon rather, on the arm. No foul called as we play on. Milbourne, drive, shot, no good. Rebound comes off the Dragons. 7-point Cat lead as Micah Scott Kelly drives around and lays it up and over Gabe Milbourne for the Cats. Again, Dragons have a little pressure. Now almost a turnover, and we get a timeout called by Coach Lloyd Lonjoy. Here's a replay of Scott Kelly driving up and laying it in, cutting the Wildcat lead to 5 at 56-51. Sonora High basketball is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com to learn more. Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms in downtown Sonora. Visit SonoraConferenceCenter.com for more details. Benton Roberson CPA, serving Tuolumne and South counties. Straight Sports, for custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. So far this afternoon, Austin Patterson, 13 points here. 8 of those in the first half. None in the third quarter, as he's picked it up now in the fourth quarter, scoring 4. 4:52 left to go in the regulation. Our score, Wildcats 56, Sacramento 51. Cats get ready to inbound the ball. Comes into Maben. We'll see with Dye back in the game now if they decide to try and go low. Ball goes on the ground. Dye gets on it, gets it out to Maben. Maben thought about the three-point shot. Now drives around the screen from Dye. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Lewis. Nice job by Dye getting on the ground, getting a loose ball. Unfortunately, the Cats couldn't capitalize on the possession. Gawanja called for the travel there as he lost the ball, tried to get back on it, and he took an extra step, turned the ball over, giving the ball back to the Wildcats here with the chance to go under 4 minutes on this possession and have it a 5-point lead. Maben drives, floater, shot up, good, and the foul called on Gawanja. Nice job by Maben with a little floater. Gawanja picks up his first personal, 15th foul. Cats have a 7-point lead. Maben going to the line, trying to make it an 8. Free throw bounces off the front iron and rolls in. So 8-point lead here for the Cats, 59-51. 4:05 left to go, fourth quarter. Dragons get the ball to Gawanja, back out to Davis. Gawanja looking for the three-point shot. Decides not to, gives it back over to Lewis. Surprising to me that Gawanja is not working down low. Now he drives on Dye, lays it up, but he's called for another travel. Since he's been in the game, he's been able to make things happen for the Dragons by being able to do work down low, but having him out driving on the outside, not necessarily where I think the coaches for the Dragons want him to be. Hansen brings it up for the Cats this time as it's 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they go back down and die or they work the ball around the outside for a three-point shot. Capello drives, cut off, gets the ball, throws the ball into the backcourt, tried to get it to Patterson, but it was away from the cutting Patterson, and then Patterson tips the ball out of bounds on defense. So it'll be Dragons ball inbound on their own baseline. 3:09 left to go. 59-51 our score. Nice inbound there by the Dragons, but the capitalization was no good as Dye comes away with the rebound for the Wildcats, and Maben walks it up for the Cats, slowing things down once again. The clock is the friend of the Wildcats here as they try to hang on to an 8-point lead. Hansen hits a back-cutting Patterson, who gives the ball over to Dye. Dye up and in. Nice job by Dye. And an even better look by Patterson as he was falling out of bounds. Dye now with the offensive rebound for the Cats. Gets it out to Maben. Maben over to Hansen. Hansen loses control. And the Wildcats get nothing on the possession as the Dragons take over. Three-point shot up and no good by Lewis. But Franklin there for the Dragons gets it back to Lewis. And Lewis puts it in for 2. As we go 2:15 left to go fourth quarter. Cats up by 8. 61-53. We'll see when the Dragons decide to start fouling the Wildcats here as Juwanje with another rebound off a missed cat shot. Mays, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes over to Franklin. Now Scott Kelly with the three-point shot, cutting the game lead to 5 for the Cats, 61-56. That prompts a quick timeout by Coach Lloyd Longeroy with 1:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Our score, Wildcats 61, Dragons 56 here on NorCal Sports TV. We're back here live, fourth quarter action. Wildcats up 61-56. Fourth quarter of the fifth place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational here from Central Catholic live on NorCal Sports TV. 1:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cats have the ball. We'll see. Again, I think they're going to go back down low to Dye. We'll see what they do here. Dye's been effective here in the game, coming back from the injured hand. Maben, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound, though, comes off into a scrum and is picked up by Gawanje, and the Dragons have possession. Lewis drives, kicks back out to Davis. Davis, shot good. 2-point shot good for Davis. Brings us a three-point game now with 1:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. And now we got Luka Davis called for an aggressive defense there. Here's a replay. Nice 18-foot jump shot by Davis, cutting the Wildcat lead down to 3. Wildcats inbound the ball, 1:02 left to go. Dye gets it down to O'Neal. Back to Dye. His cross-court pass is intercepted by Micah Scott Kelly. Lead pass goes down, gets into the corner for 3-point basket there by Luka Davis, and he ties the game at 6. Oh, correction, they called it a 2-point basket, long 2. So Wildcats still up by 1. Patterson running layup, reverse under the basket. Nice job there. Way to use the rim as a defender to keep himself from getting a block as Gawanji was there. And now we have a timeout called with 22.7 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wildcats up 63-60. This broadcast of Wildcat basketball is brought to you by Benton Roberson CPAs. Benton Roberson CPA provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you advance your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Here's a replay there of Patterson's reverse layup that gave the Cats back a 3-point advantage as we have just under a minute left to go. Thanks to this shot here by Luka Davis that was just on the three-point line, so it was a 2-point basket. 63-60 our score. 22.7 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Dragons get set to inbound. Mays, three-point shot, up and good over the defending Die. Nice shot there by Mays. And the Cats have a tie ball game here with 12 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Cats almost turn it over. Patterson gets the ball. 5 seconds left. He's driving. Gets it over to Maben. Maben shot up off the front end. No good. Rebound, though, comes off by Hanson, and we're going to overtime. Here, it's tied 63-63 as we get set for overtime. We'll be back after these messages live on NorCal Sports TV. So here we see a replay of the three-point shot by the Dragons, sending our game into overtime here. 63-63 our score here in the fifth place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational. Put 4 more minutes on the clock as we get set to play overtime number 1. Dragons jumping for them, Marcel Franklin versus Devin Dye for the Wildcats. Dragons win the tip. They get first possession of overtime. Lewis gets it over to Mays. Mays, three-point shot off, no good. Rebound comes, though, in a scrum out to Patterson. Patterson loses it. Now he gets it back on the ground and gets it over. Now the ball's on the ground again. And coming away with it finally is Lewis for the Dragons. 25 on the shot clock. Micah Scott Kelly holds the ball for the Dragons. Now gets it over to Mays. Gets it back from Lewis. Micah Scott Kelly working on Patterson. Kelly drives. And he is called for an offensive foul. Nice job there by the Wildcats to get set. Micah Scott Kelly's first personal foul, but it turns the ball over to the Wildcats. 3:05 left to go here in overtime number 1. Our score is still tied at 63. Hanson fouled by Mays. That's going to send him to the line shooting 1-on-1. That's Mays' second personal, 8th team foul. Again, sending Hanson to the line shooting 1-on-1. Hanson, 6 foot, 150-pound sophomore for the Wildcats. His first free throw up and good, getting him the second one. And here's a replay of the shot he took by the Dragon defender to earn the trip to the free throw line. Second free throw, back iron, no good, but it's rebound by Maben. Jonathan Maben there to get the board for the Cats. Gives the Cats possession and a chance to extend their 1-point lead. Here we go, timeout now on the floor called by Coach Lloyd Longeaway. This broadcast of Sonora High basketball is brought to you in part by Sonora Conference Center. Sonora Conference Center grand opening in downtown Sonora. 4 unique rooms available for hourly and daily rentals. Large classroom, professional conference center, event and party hall, and even a podcast room. Learn more at SonoraConferenceCenter.com or text 833-247-6338 for more information. Again, here's that foul called on Mays that sent Henderson to the line where he hit 1 of 2, giving the Wildcats a 64-63 lead here in overtime. We got 2:45 left to go here in overtime number 1 at the 5th place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational live here at Central Catholic High School in Modesto, California, live on NorCal Sports TV. Wildcats set to inbound the ball after the Maven rebound. Gives them another possession. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Maven drives. Cut off. Now he gives it over to Dye, who dribbles it out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover, giving the ball back to the Dragons. Lewis brings the ball up the court for the Dragons. Again, Dragons in black uniforms with purple lettering. Sonora in the white uniforms with green lettering. Mays, three-point shot up. No good. Rebound comes off the Die, and the Cats have possession, slowly walking it up the court as we're going to go under 2 minutes to go in the overtime on this possession. Patterson drives baseline, shot up, no good. Buddy draws the foul on Gwanji. That'll send Patterson to the line to shoot 2. Gwanji's second personal foul, 9th team foul. First free throw up and no good for the Wildcat senior. Second free throw up and good. And here coming out of the timeout, Coach Longeaway has both Dye and Milbourne in the game. This is the first time I've seen this version of the Cats on the court at the same time in the couple weeks that we've done their games. So we'll see here what advantage that plays out for the Cats. Micah Scott Kelly with the basket for the Dragons. 65-65, all tied up. 1:30 left to go here in overtime number 2. Patterson drives over to Hanson. Hanson back to Maven for 3. No good. Rebound, Milbourne. Gives the Cats a new 35-second clock. Hanson works it out. Gives it to Patterson. So there, the new lineup of both big guys in gives dividends right away, but the Cats are unable to come away with any points on that possession as Alex Mays gets the rebound for the Dragons. Now, foul called on Jonathan Maben there for the Cats. His 5th team foul. But Miles Lewis goes to the free throw line for the Dragons. He makes the first, giving them a 1-point lead. We got 52.4 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Dragons now up by 1. Checking in for the Cats is Capello replacing Maven. Get another shooter on the court for the Wildcats here for the offensive possession. Lewis' second free throw rattles around, no good. Patterson comes away with it. Cats down by 1, just under 50 seconds left. Maven double teamed. Drives, floater, short, rebound, tipped away, fought for, goes out of bounds. Let's see who they're going to give it to. Official, I can't see because looks like it's going to be Cats ball. Yeah. 38 seconds left to go. 33 on the shot clock. Cats down by 1. Have the inbound on the sideline. Patterson set to inbound for the Cats. Gets it to Dye. Dye, guarded by Gwanji, drives, spins, Lays it up. No good, but he gets the foul called on Gawanji, and they'll send him to the line. Get a chance to tie the game or take the lead here if he makes both of them. Nice job by Dye there to back him down on Gawanji. Drawing the third personal foul on Gawanji. Getting set to shoot the free throws here. The 6'10 senior for the Wildcats. First free throw up and good. Ties the game at 66. 32.4 left to go. All tied at 66 here. Dye, second free throw, has a chance to give the Cats the lead. Free throws up, off, no good. Rebound comes off to Luca Davis. Shot clock off. We'll see if the Dragons decide to take it down and take the last shot as Coach McCall Woolman calls a timeout to set up the final play of possibly the game. Reminder, Sonora High basketball is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more. Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms in downtown Sonora. Visit SonoraConferenceCenter.com for more information. Benton Roberson CPA, serving Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. And Straight Sports for custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. So reset here, 66-66 our score. 20 seconds left to go here in the overtime period. Dragons have the ball, chance again to take the last shot, possibly game-winning shot here. Coach McCall Woolman drawing up a play there for his Dragons. Mays was the one he drew it up for. At the end of regulation, he hit the three-point shot, sending us into overtime. Lewis has been the leading scorer on the year, averaging 20 points. He's got close to that here in the game so far tonight. And we're going to see here if he decides to give it to Lewis or Mays here, as they're both in the game for the Dragons. Micah Scott Kelly inbounds the ball over to Lewis for the Dragons, guarded by Maben. Lewis over to Mays. Mays back to Lewis. 14 seconds and counting left to go in the overtime period. Lewis drives. Shot, no good. Rebound, no good. And Austin Patterson comes away with it for the Cats. And he's fouled by Luca Davis with 4.2 left to go. That's the 10th foul. Going to be sending Austin Patterson to the free throw line with 4.2 left to go with a chance to put the Cats up. Foul goes on Luca Davis, and Luca Davis there really, you can see he went up and tried to get the rebound, fell and landed on Patterson. It wasn't really anything Davis tried to do, but it is a foul, and it sends Patterson to the line shooting two. First free throw rattles around and goes in for Patterson, giving the Cats a 67-66 lead. Checking into the game, number 13, Darius O'Neal for the Cats, replacing Capello. And now we got a timeout by Coach Longaway with 4.2 left to go. Our score, Wildcats 67, Dragons 66. You're watching live on NorCal Sports TV. So we got 4.2 seconds left to go here in overtime number one. Our score, Wildcats 67, Dragons 66. Austin Patterson at the line, shooting a second of his two free throws here. Looks to give the Cats a 2-point lead. Looking at things here going forward, if he makes the free throw, obviously the Dragons are going to throw the ball up court, probably call timeout, and set up a last-second play. But we'll see here if he can make the second free throw and give the Cats a 2-point lead. Second free throw up and good for Patterson. Dragons inbound quickly. Kelly Scott, he takes the shot. It's up and no good. And it's rebounded by the Cats, but the shot doesn't go. And the game over. Our score, Sonora Wildcats 68. Sacramento Dragons 66. We'll be back with more information after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. We're back here live. Again, our final score, Sonora Wildcats 68, Sacramento Dragons 66. And what we got now is we got an all-tournament team award going to be presented here live on NorCal Sports TV here after the fifth place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational, the second annual Mark Gallo Invitational here held at Central Catholic High School. So we got a Sac High all-tournament team award going to number 1, Miles Lewis, a 6-foot senior for Sacramento High School. He is coming up and accepting his award from Central Catholic head coach. Also getting an all-tournament team award, number 20, Austin Patterson, for the Sonora Wildcats. Again, he's coming up and accepting his all-tournament award from the Central Catholic head coach, Mike Wilson. So an exciting game here tonight as the Sonora High Wildcats are victorious once again by the score of 68-66 here in the fifth place game of the Mark Gallo Invitational. Again, I'm Jeremy Hurtado. Thanks for watching, and good night, and be safe.